What's up guys, Scott here with Wandering the Wilderness, and today I have a bunch of products to show you from Ned Foss. So Ned Foss makes a variety of axes and knives, and I was able to get a throwing set as well as a camp axe or camp hatchet. So just wanted to show you these and do a tabletop type review and give you my opinion on them. So the throwing axes, they come in sets of 3. And they all have this little sheath thing. Now me personally, I'm not really going to use the sheath, but it does come with it. Alright, so I'm going to open these all up and just show you what we have. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to talk about what they're calling the, look at my chart, lightning. Alright, so here is the lightning. Alright, guess the lightning bolt shape there. This is very light. For me, this is great for if you have a weaker person throwing with you for fun. So say in our case, like my son's girlfriend used these, as well as you know, like young children. You're going to be much closer to the target, and this is going to go fast. And I had a problem personally, as someone who can throw tomahawks and axes. I had a problem finding my sweet spot with this. If I got too close one rotation, I could find that. Most of the time I would stay back further and end up with 2 to 3 rotations and get it to stick. But this one wasn't ideal for me. It was just too light. Also, one of the things that end up happening for me is over time of throwing it, these handles, this wrap that goes over top of a 550 cord wrap, it came undone, and the 550 cord came off. The throwing axe is still very functional. It just that handle design wasn't the greatest, but again, I was throwing 2 and 3 rotations further back. This is more, in my opinion, for the younger kids in closer range. The second one is the Flying Eagle. Double check that. Yep, Flying Eagle. Again, has the exact same handle wrap design, but it has much more weight to it. And so because of the better weight, I did much better with the single rotation at my distance with these. And as you can tell, the damage on the handles, not there. There is some splitting, but it's still good. So anyway, I did like these. They stick well, they fly well, no major issues. I like the weight of them. Of the all the axes that Ned Foss sent me, this one has to be my favorite, which is the bat. Now, a couple of reasons. Number one, we got the double bitted head, sticks really well. The weight is heavier than this one, and I would say at least double, if not more, than this one. And it has an improved handle on it, which is like a harder molded plastic. So this one all the way around was far better in handle design than the other 2 sets, but the weight was much better. So it was just funner to throw regularly, and I really like this this set. The bat, if I was going to make a suggestion for the throwing set, I would recommend the bat or the Flying Eagle of the ones that I did receive. Again, this one being my favorite. Another item that Ned Foss was gracious to send me is the camp axe, or I would call it a hatchet. Now, me personally, I'm not a huge fan of hatchets. I feel like you have to put in a whole lot more work when it comes to splitting or harvesting firewood with a hatchet than you would with an axe or a saw. But I really like hatchets for carving or processing tinder or kindling to you know, maybe make that tinder into kindling, or even your smaller stuff that you're initially going to start the fire, You can process those larger logs that you've harvested down, and hatchets are really good for that. They're also great for biting up on and carving and doing fine tasks like that, but I'm not a huge fan of using these as your primary axe to carry with you in your kit. I just don't feel, I feel like for the amount of work that you tend to have to put in using a hatchet, you should carry an axe, and you're going to get a better harvest and safer. I feel like if you're trying to use this to harvest wood that you're needing for a campfire, you're going to end up injuring yourself. But with that said, the axe is great. I have been very impressed with this little camp hatchet. The shape of everything in the handle feels really good. Your hand naturally wants to get into that swell. And then if you need to bite up on it, like I said, with the beard here, you can get up real close and have good control of that blade. Also, it is like a hand forged high carbon, real easy to sharpen, does get a little surface rust, but I don't really mind. You just clean that off and you have a cool patina. But all in all, very impressed with this Ned Foss camp axe. A great addition, especially to your carving or your woodworking tool set as an outdoorsman, or say if you're just needing to trim some branches or something, great for that. I have been very impressed for what this camp axe is, especially for the price. All right, and it comes with a little mask to protect that blade. So again, high quality, in my opinion, on the camp axe. Highly recommend this. Now, like I said, on the throwing axes of the sets that I got, the bat is definitely the best set. I love the way they done that. The handle grip and the weight is really good on that. So if you're looking to getting into axe throwing, directly behind me here, I have a axe throwing area. Temperatures have been crazy cold, so I'm not going out to show throwing at the moment, but I just wanted to do a tabletop review of these these throwing axes by Ned Foss. Again, highly recommend the bat, highly recommend the camp axe, as well as even the flying eagle. For those younger kids, it would be good to get these lightning, but I wouldn't recommend it necessarily as a adult male trying to throw it from your normal range. You're going to have difficulty getting the rotation just right, in my opinion, to get it to stick. But like I said, my son's girlfriend had good success with it. So if you are interested in getting some axes to throw around, practice that skill, and these would make some good options. I'm going to put the link down in the description box below from Ned Foss. And they have plenty more other items than just axes, knives, and things like that. So go check them out. And, while you're here, hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and leave me a comment below. Thanks for watching, guys. God bless.